All right, week 15. 7-6 Bills coming to Carolina on Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime Video. It's gonna be cool. I haven't seen these animations yet, but I downloaded the mod and activated it just for this one. I had done it for a Fox game. I don't know how many games ago, but I didn't really like some. It just seemed kind of buggy, so we'll try this one out. Maybe I'll just do it for primetime games. But I did want to go over real quick. I don't know if I did it at the end of last video. It was late and I was tired. But I did, because Cam Jackson got injured, I needed to either move someone on my roster over to defensive tackle or sign a guy. So I signed this guy who has always played nose tackle pretty well for me in other playthrough franchises. 6'4", 358. I mean, just the type of nose tackle I like. A high strength. So we'll see if he gets some snaps and can clog the middle a little bit. But we'll go over the playoff picture real quick here. So we got the 2 seed. Bills aren't currently in the playoffs, man. So they want to. They're gonna. This is a must-win for them. Of course, on prime time in Carolina. But right now, if the season ended today, we'd be playing the Commanders, which is not an easy task. You can see the Bucks are the 6th seed there, who I think would have an easy game against the Giants, but obviously things will change. But yeah, surprising to see the Titans and the Browns for the AFC there. Colts getting in, but that's how it looks right now. The Bills are pretty mid throughout, and we have a good defense. Not to toot any horns, but the GM making decisions is doing a fabulous job. 2 games ahead of the Bucks, but they have the tiebreaker. So I'm not going to be doing all the math scenarios right now, although I like to think about it. And it builds the tension for me. But I think at the end of the day, we just control our destiny. We just need to win some games. Simmons is leading the league still with 18 sacks. Man, he's getting close to that record. And Scorton's probably around somewhere tied around 14 or 13, something like that. So he's doing well. Let's go to their injury report, our injury report, and then theirs. Bryce could be back next week. I'm not sure if they're go. I mean, I'm guessing, yeah. But again, I think McMillan is out this week, next, and then I have to take him off IR, so he's probably not going to make it till the last game because there's 4 games remaining. Cam will be back for the playoffs, or no, maybe he make the last game. So maybe he probably comes around the same time McMillan does. If I could play McMillan before then, I will, or as soon as I can, I will. All right. Left guard is out this week. Hamlin's out. Cam Lewis, Shakir, and that kind of helps us because, from what I can recall, Shakir just kind of he has a tendency to take over the passing game for them when I've played them. All right, let's go take a look at their depth chart. No surprises here. Got themselves a decent running back room. Dawson Knox, 6'4", 254. Yeah, so that Shakir guy, that's their number 1 receiver. Okay. So Palmer, Curtis Samuel. This is who I think might hurt us today, or more. So I'm looking for 1 and 13. Keon Coleman, man, he's down that depth chart. Damn. All right, they have a pretty good. Didn't they have like a right guard injured somewhere? Maybe it was left guard. Yeah, they have a pretty good, decent offensive line. Oh man, this guy is just wrecking havoc with sacks. This guy's wrecking havoc with sacks. This guy is one of the, I guess, twitchiest defensive tackles in the league. Look at that change of direction, 71. Gordon Williams, don't really know much of him. Bernard, Matt Milano, I have heard his name. Cornerback, how are they there? Oh man, I mean, no big names that I'm aware of, but they're rated pretty solid. Yeah, man, this is going to be a tough game. Any given Sunday, though. And then, of course, as we've got maybe the last week with Jack Plummer. I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe changing it up here for the primetime game. Don't we always try and be flashy with like some bright colors and on primetime games, and we never really do well. Let's go with white. Let's just go with this, man. Let's change it up. Yeah. All right. And I like the Detroit Lion playbook. So that was going. I think that had a good balance. I liked them taking snaps under center. Let's do it.
It's week 15 of the National Football League, and coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Bills and the Panthers on Thursday night primetime. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the
folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. And that is incomplete.
See, they're just dumb, bro.
Remember what they told
Dave's
us,
just
Mike,
dumb.
leading up to this game. They said it is
3rd
so
and
critical
inches.
for us to find success.
And you just go
especially
empty
on 3rd
backfield?
down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. The motion man is Sanders. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete.
Man, this play calling is just horrible right now.
Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I can't blame any players if they're not in a position where they can actually do something.
They'll try to get something inside the 10. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. They'll motion over Samuel. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd.
Josh, get off the fucking field. You know you're all punting.
Long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him back.
All right. Come on, Dave.
The Panthers offense ready to take over as
Thank
we
you
check out the playoff race.
for leaving a
in the
running back
NFC.
there.
Still plenty to play for.
But you know what? We need to block better. How the fuck are they getting up there so quick?
Season. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They motion a receiver right. Back to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett.
So, okay, I think they're just doing run blitzes on 1st down. If those linebackers just make a beeline, then we need to pass it. Okay.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Or they can just, they know our plays.
The run is complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's Dave Canales, man. He's sabotaging me again because I keep picking other people's playbooks.
There's a handoff.
Get it.
Hubbard.
Okay, good.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Oh, here comes the run blitz.
The motion man is Sanders.
Okay.
They'll look to throw. Ooh. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
See, you're doing so well with the running back there.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Okay, we'll take it, but
to another 1st down.
Oh, okay, I think I should just stop whining.
2nd and a yard. A 1st carry now for Rico Dowdle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
I can't stop whining. What is this?
Now they'll set up to throw.
See, I just don't, man. I don't get it.
It's caught. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot.
3rd and fucking inches.
It is blown up behind the line.
No, he goes to the wrong guy.
Initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field.
Okay.
That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's not
fucking assholes.
There. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game.
What is a GM supposed to do?
You're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see
if you want to pass it on 3rd and
this
inches,
game plays on.
then at least go with play action. At
They'll
least
begin
make
with
them
first
think
down
you can
from
hand
their
it off.
own 11. From the gun, it's Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing is Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the ransom blitz.
They'll motion over Samuel. Allen going to give it to Cook. Oh, short game there. To about the
That's
22.
the first time I've seen him get close and not blitz.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Zone infraction, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Allen going to throw again. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And they have the 1st down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And
See,
now
look, now they
down.
get in a good formation.
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. 1st down as they do it on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the handoff, this is Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Allen. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's Pierce. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. They're called in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the 4th down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you get another crack at it. And I think now on 4th down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air.
Folks' kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. The motion man is Sanders. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Over the middle, he's got Leggett. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
JT, if you cut to the sideline there, man, you might still be running.
He's finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range. So now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll look to throw yet again.
Oh,
And he's in.
oh, that was nice.
Leggett, touchdown, Panthers.
Jack, the snack plumber.
Third touchdown on the year.
And
You know,
ever
at
since I
this
put
level,
XL
not
on
all touchdowns are
kick
created
return
equal. There's
duties,
some
man,
plays that
he's been actually
result in
holding
touchdowns,
on to the
and
fucking
then
ball.
there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35.
Okay, so none of these short outs, Dave. Short outs scare me with this quarterback, especially.
Just before the half.
Unless they've got an insane amount of cushion, just don't fucking risk a pick 6.
This drive begins with 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh! That was a good play call, though.
Incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver.
Just chuck it into the end zone.
4th down.
Make sure you take up all 10 seconds.
Here's
God
the
damn
punter
it.
now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead,
Oh, man, I got to say, though, that deep pass to Coker, that would have been
into the locker room.
That would have been highlight worthy.
So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some very intriguing games in that early window, highlighted by the one going on at the Superdome. A big test for the Saints, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. Lots to look forward to in the late afternoon window as well, one being a late start in Foxborough, where it'll be the Patriots taking on the Tampa Bay Bucks. And finally, on Monday Night Football, they've got a good one lined up between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Take it out. There you go.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
Oh, man. Why is Princely all the way back there? I mean, I get the 3-4 scheme, but he has zero help on a tight end.
Of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Slot man in motion left. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively. Like, you imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
They hand it off to Pierce. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Bills. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Folks' extra point is good. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's a 2nd and 6. The motion man is Sanders. They'll go again with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 6. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That could have getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Oh, sorry about that.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Now Allen on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take.
Okay, here we go again. 2 good plays. What are they going to give up here?
Like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead.
Oh, nice.
Down performance out of their quarterback.
Get off the fucking field.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer,
I don't know what to do.
Developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd.
Come on, guys. We need a 1st down here. Let's keep moving the ball.
We'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike.
Let's go play action.
3rd and short. Just get the ball to your running back. Make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
And he'll work this forward to the 35. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw.
Oh.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's Cook. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one on target to Moore. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll motion over Samuel. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield. that might give him 15 more yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To throw again, it's Allen. Off-balance throw, it's complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
Shut up. That ain't sealing shit, man.
They send him right out of the slot.
Oh, God damn it.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome.
It's fucking 10 points, dipshit.
This late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions
10 points
to be had to claw yourself back
with almost 12 minutes left, which in Madden terms is the whole fucking quarter.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
These fucking announcers, man, just being over dramatic about everything.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned.
Yet, if fucking Mahomes was down 21 with a minute left, they'd be talking about how just never count him out.
The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side caught by Sanders. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll motion over Thielen. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Along the sideline. Thielen there to pull it in.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is where he's going to call like 3 2-yard pass routes.
They'll look to throw.
God damn it, Jack.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been
Jeez,
successful.
fucking Christ, the
He just
disrespect,
processes
bro.
things so quickly, making
They
the
have a
right
fucking
read
disrespect mod on
seemingly
here too?
every time. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy.
How's that answer, Greg?
They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Don't worry, man. This ain't over.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
God, I like the Nomura
And he's
kid,
gonna be
man.
dropped after a
He-
pickup of about 5.
Special,
What can they
but
do
he's
here on 3rd
something
down
about him, man.
and 7? They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen.
Oh,
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin
All
with
right.
1st and 10.
let's see what you got, Dave.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete.
I'm probably
And he's
gonna
be
jinx it
dropped
here, but
after a pickup of about
they have
5.
like the second and
Third down.
third ranked
Free to
sack
go.
leaders on their defense, and I don't think we've given up much to them.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Look at that.
That
Look at
one
that.
into the hands of Thielen. He's gone.
Come on, Greg. Pipe up, Greg.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Chuck it. There you go.
He'll let it go deep left sideline.
Damn it.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I like that they did it though.
He'll look to throw.
God damn it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Okay, when do you want to
It's
start going for it?
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional.
There it
This is
is.
a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must.
See, that was just stupid.
Oh, they're on him. And he's lost the football. And this
That's
will be
just
recovered
stupid.
by the offense, so no run
Fucking-
back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down.
Okay, I'm not gonna
These
fire
are the
Canales
opportunities that just
this
kill
season,
defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better
I
pursuit
wonder
to
what
the
would
ball,
happen.
more
Like, I wonder
bodies
if a
around
new
the ball
coach would
carrier.
actually
Because when that ball pops
call
out,
better plays.
you got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Once again, it's Cook. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Are you shitting me right now?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Big time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Pierce. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 24, Panthers 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll air it out down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And now it's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defense.
Just end the fucking game already.
And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this.
Well,
at
overall,
this point. But once again,
I think Plummer,
defense, they're up to the task, and they come
overachieved
through yet again with a huge stop.
Well, he got us a win
Bills
versus the
offense,
Dolphins.
ready to get back at it.
Who else was there?
We
lost to the Jets. We lost to the Bucks.
With tremendous field
I think he got us 2 wins. There was a 2nd one in there.
Here's a handoff to Pierce running left. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes
Was it
they
the
read
Falcons that we
lineman,
beat?
Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Allen going to give it to Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. A run with Cook. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Just end the game, Josh.
So a road win here for the Bills, and it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You know, we've been overachievers all
log
year.
on to EASports.com.
This is just
From
one of those
Charlotte.
games where you
Good
hope
night,
to
everyone.
win, but chances aren't that great. I think we still played decently. Had some great plays. 251 yards to our 161. They got 302-yard total offense to our 173, 219 passing yards to our 143, and they rushed 83 yards to our 30. That I don't understand. It's the play calling. I don't know, man. It's just like for some reason Chuba just can't break loose. Like he can't get a lot of yards. Our blocking, I think, kind of sucks, oddly. Jesus. I don't know what to do, man. Like, do I just give Canales his playbook and suffer through the 3rd and inches? And he's like, because he does that on his playbook. And he's almost always in shotgun. They don't run it too often. My thinking with the Detroit Lions playbook was that they're under center more with the running back directly behind the quarterback as opposed to like this shotgun set where he just hands it off, and I don't know, man. I mean, the goal is playoffs, hopefully some home games, but like maybe I play around. Maybe I try the Bills playbook. I don't understand what's coding in the game to basically tell him to fucking go empty set on 3rd and inches. All right. Ooh, Cade Mays gave up a sack. Icky was solid. Look at that. Look at that, Icky. All right, who got sacks? Landon Jackson. I didn't realize. I'm not paying enough attention. Let's see. Oliver. Ooh, their top 2 guys did not get a sack. Who was it? Who are they? Rousseau and Bosa, right? Where are they at? Did they not fucking play? So he got 1 assist. Bosa wasn't on the injury report. He was on the depth chart. Maurig. I guess I don't really. Do I want to look at highlights? I'll just scan through real quick. Oh yeah, this one was nice. This was nice. So was that blitz that kind of got him feeling some kind of way? Pushed him to Princely. He thought maybe Princely would block, but he immediately takes the outside move and just has to just panic. There you go. Beautiful execution, beautiful play. I don't see why we don't do that more often. It was Scorton getting that push. Man, if Scorton turns into a beast. All right, no injuries that I can think of. Let's see. 2 fucking points. Nice. I like it. Yep. Let's go to our schedule real quick. Oh, actually, let's look at see what happened here. Ooh, we're still 2 points. So they lost. The Buccaneers lost. To the fucking Patriots. Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing? Wait, what's happening? No. Yeah, that was okay. To the Patriots. Oh, New England scores 15 in the fourth quarter to win the fucking game. Well, thank you, Patriots. That helps us. So who are they facing? So okay, we got the Jaguars at home. And by the way, this mod and updated everything was created before the schedule came out, and I didn't know when the schedule. I wasn't paying attention when the schedule was coming out. Plus, I just wanted to start playing, man, or watching. Wanted to start playing GM mode. So they're at the Falcons. So that should be a win for them. Oh man, okay. 2 games ahead with, what is it, 3 games left? Yeah. So if we win one, we're, how does that math work? They win 2 out of the next 3, and we only win 1. No, wait, and we don't win any. Then they win the division because of the tiebreaker. So if they go 2-1, we go 0-3. Right now, if we win and they lose, there's still 2 games left. No. We'd be 3 games ahead with 2 games remaining. So a win and their loss, we clinch the division. If we lose and they lose, they can still win the division. So, yeah. Oh, okay. They're pretty good against the pass, not so great against the run. That'd be nice to be able to tell Dave just to fucking run, keep running the ball, bro. Just I formation, just keep going. Just don't stop. But hey, we get Bryce back. Okay. Simmons is still at 18. Oh man, 14 and a half, bro. Thought he had more than that by now. And he's had 4 interceptions for a while. Maybe they just stopped throwing his direction. Or they just completely would just blow assignments. Oh, I was gonna look at that. I forgot to look at that a while ago. Sacks in a game 5. And I think Scoring had 3.5. It was feeling like more. Passing yards was the other one. 470. Oh, okay. Yeah, not that Plummer was a rookie, but he had like what 380 something. Damn. Adrian Peterson had 296 in one game and as a rookie? Okay. Wait, is that right? As a rookie? That's it. I'm Googling it right now. NFL game rushing record. 296 yards against the Chargers in 2007. When did Adrian Peterson get drafted? Hold on. 2007. Okay. I did not. I guess. I knew it was up there. Interesting. Huh. I could have swore it was like Mina Kimes is in the game. Mark your calendars. It's gonna be huge. I wonder if this mod gave like updated announcer peeps. I never really pay attention to these. Okay, I think that covers it. Injury report. Who we facing next? The Jags, then the Pats, and then the Rams. So I think we technically just need one win gives us 10, and one loss from the Bucks. So if we get one win, they have to win out. Yeah. So if we get this win, we'd be 10-5, and they have to win 3 games to get to the tiebreaker they have over us. So just one win and one of their losses. If I'm doing that right. All right. Oh, till next game.